delay. Trying to work on a bug that's been reported with the time tracking report. My GDK is being a nightmare, so I'm going to try using Gitpod today. So let's give it a bash. I'm sure we'll still have to wait a few minutes for Gitpod to boot up, but it should be substantially quicker.
Yeah. Oh, Twitch stream is working.
Excellent.
I'm gonna make sure to check the chat on my phone if someone comes in.
Perfect. Thank you. Yeah, perfect. I can do my little what's that? Right, while it's loading, so the bug appears to be with a project that has issues disabled. This is something new to me and Marco. We didn't even know you could disable issues on a project. The time tracking report doesn't even work for a merge request. So I think we'll either pick an existing project or create a new project. We'll turn issues off. We'll spend some time on a merge request, and we'll take it from there.
Yeah, another thing we should make sure it's working is that the time log is one thing, but also make sure that the sidebar widget is displaying the right amount of time.
Okay, so and maybe before we disable issues, maybe we'll check that it's all working. Beforehand as well.
Yeah, because maybe if it's not getting the right time logs, it's not able to compute the right amount of time.
Yeah. Oh, we're getting that.
Yep.
Although I know it still take quite a while to boot, but I'm going to try this, or shall I not try this? No, there's no need to open it in the desktop. I don't want to just slow things down.
We used Gitpod just for that.
Used to be even quicker, actually. I think because the GitLab sort of dependencies are changing so frequently. It's not quite as quick as it used to be, but I'm sure they got it down to like sub a minute or something to boot up and be ready.
It might also depend on how many people is actually using Gitpod right now.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, well, let me start. This is the issue. Let's open the merge request. I can start triaging my merge request at least while I'm waiting for that to load. So we will set it to this milestone, being optimistic.
Well, it just began to.
Yeah, exactly. I think there's a bug where time tracking reports do not work on merge request for projects with issue tracker disabled. all the recreation steps from here. That'll do for now. It's assigned to me. Cool. Still going. So I did have a look on the test project set up here, the test MR, and all I could really see is that GraphQL was at least returning a response. It wasn't returning an error, but there were no time logs in there. But we can check what you mentioned about is the sidebar showing that there are time logs. And I think it is, because if it wasn't, it wouldn't show the time log report button.
Yeah, you're right.
So some positive. So yeah, we can see that it's coming up. Clear that, but when we hit time tracking report, GraphQL, response says there are no nodes, no time logs. And we can definitely see that Alexander has added time against this. And if memory serves, we decided for the permissions of this to work on the basis that because however, if we can see these, then we should be able to see the time tracking report as well. So I don't think it's a permission scene. Please tell me we're close. I think it's supposed to all this is supposed to be all in the pre-builds and that. I need to read up and help the team keep them up to date.
Yeah, I don't use Gitbot that often.
It's really handy for, I think it's the www project, which I think trying to clone it is like gigs and gigs and gigs. So yeah, to just be able to, I use the web IDE quite a lot, but also Gitpod from time to time when I want to, I don't know, run some fancy command.
Yeah. We should almost be there.
I hope so. Patience and all that, I guess, right?
Oh, why my neighbors are trimming their garden right now?
So I can't. It's not being picked up from here. So
Postgres is running. Redis 2.
I think what we can look at. So I typically closed it while we're waiting. I can have a look at what. So I think it'll be the issue itself. So issue type.
Oh, it's applying. It's seeding the migrations. Okay.
So I think it'll be this issue type, which I presume exposes time logs.
Yes.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, that should work. So there's no resolver necessary because time logs are attached directly to to issue because the time log has an issue ID. So
Yep.
that should all be good. So yeah, I'm
And merge request type should also have the time logs.
yeah. So time log. Let's see.
Yeah, this is only useful for knowing if someone can remove a time log.
Gotcha. So it. Oh yeah, because you added that, right?
Yeah.
I haven't got Git lens on.
You disappeared. Oh, you came back.
Oh yes, it seems like one of your streams is having connection issues. Stand by, we are restoring the connection. Right, at long last, it's trying to spin up the web server.
Yes.
So we should finally be able to recreate the. Yeah, I mean the. Oh, there you go. That's the problem, obviously, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, read issue. Interesting. So let me just go back to time log policy. Issuable. So I think we need to change. See what you think of this. Feel free to shoot me down.
Mm-hmm.
So what we're gonna say roll and enable read time log. So we want something that says if the issuable is a merge request, then read merge request. If the issuable is an issue, then read issue, I guess.
Yes.
This is complete nonsense. Oops. Sure, there must be something similar that we can steal somewhere.
Oh, okay.
So
we should have something similar. I hope so.
We're going to look for a policy that says if merge or if issue, then read issue, something like that. Damn.
So.
If subject.
Maybe we should have a condition more than a rule.
Yeah, I think you're probably right.
Yeah, because on the condition you can do some tests.
What about if we look at note policy? Anything similar here? So we could actually. There must be something in here.
Well, we could Condition.
Yeah, I think
We could base the rule. For example, we could write a condition to check if the issuable is an issue, and if an issue is an MR, and then write the rule combining the tests.
felt like surely that must have already been. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like we're not the first to have this problem.
And I also did something like that in the past, but I don't remember where.
Oh, actually, issue. It's an issuable. So issuable policy. Maybe there's a read issuable. Oh no. Okay.
No, because you have read issue and read merge request. Because,
okay.
for
So
example,
can we just or them somehow and just say, where am I? Can we just say, I never remember where you do it. Can read issue or can read merge request.
yes, but is it? We need to check the read issue and read merge request, because is a read issue true when you run a merge request?
Well, it doesn't matter, right? Because if we're checking both of them and we're saying as long as one of these is true.
Yeah, but when the subject is a merge request, read issue, is it true or false?
It'd probably be false, right?
I suppose so. I hope so.
Well, we know it's false because that's why it's not working, right?
Oh, yeah.
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 So I can never remember whether this needs to be like a condition or whether this can be a rule. So let me just.
Oh, you have one up above and it's right.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
To...
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Simple as that. Okay. So I guess I need dot policy.
Yeah.
Tell me it's going to be this easy. Huh? Never. So if you can read issue or you can read merge request.
Read issue.
Yeah. That'll do for now. Oh, does it still think it's waiting to boot up?
Even that. Enable. I see that project policy enables the read issue on public access. It's only
I'm thinking my blooming GDK's come up by now, so I'm just going to go back to GDK. Yeah, this is a really, really big problem. Really big problem. I don't know how anyone's supposed to contribute to the project when it's this painful. Okay, so I've got to load this back up.
Oh, really? Your GDK it's working now?
Yeah, I think it just needed some time, right? So
Yeah.
I'm going to pick this project. I'm not going to close Gitpod in case, I don't know. Oh, we're getting there. If I can remember the password. They're both as slow as each other, right?
How is this? Where did I use that?
Resource. We have a comment. Resource label event policy has. This would be a self-issue. Can read issuable. Perfect. Can read subject issue. Nice. So why would that not be in? Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got another. Hello. These must be all your new followers, Marco, after now you're rich and famous.
Yeah.
So,
Well, not that rich and not that famous.
oh,
Can read issuable.
so it makes more sense to me to expose.
Oh, because this is checking if the read the issue or read the merge request.
Yeah. It's basically figuring out what it is. But I'm just wondering if we could.
Generalize it.
Well, put it in the issuable policy makes more sense rather than copying and pasting this all over the place.
Yeah.
But let's. I'm going to get rid of it just for a moment, and now I'm going to cause everything to recompile, no doubt. But
Oh yeah.
I'm just going to race it and see which one's quickest, right? I should get rid of that performance bar. I always say that slows it down as well. I feel like Gitpod might be winning a tiny little bit, and the fact that I've already made the code change and got the branch checked out, etc., it might be slightly favourable. I don't know. Maybe not. So let's just spend 1 hour.
Well, Gitpod should be. Oh, it's not even loading the performance bar at the top.
Well, it will in good time, but the page is still loading. So
yeah, I don't think this is because of the latest
time
change.
tracking report is good like that. So if we then go turn issues off.
When we will be able to turn issues off?
Hope so. Issues off. This doesn't look great. I don't know if it has errored out. did break something.
Oh. Oh, it's coming to life.
Honestly. Oh yeah, but there are errors that look completely unrelated.
Yeah.
Weird. Right, so we turned issue, but issues off now.
Da, da, da.
Which one did I log time on? Top one, surely.
Whew.
Come on, time tracking. Right, okay.
Okay.
Have we managed to recreate it? Yes, we have. Good start. So, by which point has my diff come up? Yes, it has. So, we wanted our time log type.
Read the time log.
And we want our time log policy. Yeah, we'll iterate. We'll start with what we had, and then we'll see if we can
Improve it.
improve it. Yeah, to have more of a readable, read issuable, or whatever we want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm assuming we checked and there was no read issuable already in.
Huh. Oh no, that's something else.
Makes sense to put it in there though, right? Okay, so wait for everything to recompile.
Brew up some tea in the meantime. Oh, we have another suggestion.
Sure, basement user can read. Read. Okay. So we could expose that directly rather than having to put the conditions in. I don't know if this is actually reloaded or if it's still waiting. I think it's still waiting, right? Yeah.
User can read.
So it's an issuable base service. Oh, that's
Oh,
not on the issuable model though. It's on the base service. I'm not sure how easily we can.
well, where is this used? It's only used inside the base service itself. Whew.
Such a simple change. I'm like, surely we can't have broken it.
No, it's not broken. It's just taking forever.
Right. Beautiful.
Okay.
So really we want to write a test. So I guess time log type.
Oh, we might actually want to add that can read issuable because, for example, I know that time tracking is also going to be added for work items.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if we do that, if we do it like we did right now, we might break it.
No, it makes sense. I definitely want to do that. So what do we do? User field issue bit. So it's not on there. GraphQL. I think some of them don't even have. Okay, there's a request spec. That's good. From group issues. So
Yeah, but this is not. It's
oh
an
yeah,
issue.
group time logs. Yeah, you're right. GraphQL time logs spec. We're not using
No, we're not using the
the
result.
resolver.
Mm,
So I think it'll have to be a new.
well,
Although was it issuable type? Possibly put it in there. Oh, maybe not.
maybe we will need to add the tests on the issue and merge request. Because we'll need to. Oh, maybe we just need to check the policy.
Yeah, I mean,
I guess
you could.
we will have to update the specs for the policies, but
might be enough, but
yeah.
it's a bit, yeah.
We'll also have to update time log policy spec.
Yeah. So what's the we're calling issuable, right? No, we're calling issue, and we're calling merge request directly.
On the GraphQL.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They're two different GraphQL query.
I wonder if we should just put one in for the regression, if that makes sense. So just not worry about issues, but just focus on the merge requests that weren't working.
Yes and no, because on the page where you can disable issues, you also can disable merge requests.
Yeah, but then that wouldn't have broken it before.
Not, yeah, because we were checking read issue and not read merge requests.
Well, let's test. Let's first do what we're saying about. Okay, so let's stop doing read time log. Let's expose read issuable on issuable policy.
Yeah.
That's already here.
Yep.
So the question is, can we just change that? I still can't believe there's not a read issuable.
How do you want to do it like that?
Yeah, I don't know, in all honesty.
Maybe it's better to just expose the condition and use the condition on the time log.
Okay. I mean, just basically do.
How do... Oh, yeah, like that.
Like that, really.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we go back to here. We remove this.
And on time log. Yeah, this way this will work for anything.
My only thing about that is at the moment a time log can only be attached to an issuable. I guess it would explode if we allowed you to attach a time log to something else. I'm not sure what you might attach a time log to, maybe to like a user or...
Oh, no. Well, with this change, we can only add time logs to issuables. So merge request, yeah, merge request, issues, epics, work items. They kind of make sense because epics shouldn't really handle time logs, I think.
They don't at the moment, do they? But
No, they don't.
what's going on? What's going on? Right, so did it reload? I didn't actually catch. I'm just going to... No, it's still loading, isn't it?
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, it's a huge code base, but
I think I may actually give up until I get my Mac and hope that it's But it's weird because I'm convinced I don't have these issues when I'm not streaming.
I know, otherwise you wouldn't be able to
Oh yeah,
contribute.
it take blooming months just to do 4 lines of code. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, don't know what's.
Oh. Do you have a graphics card on your laptop?
No idea. Why is that?
GPU?
Yeah, no idea.
Okay.
Probably. I mean,
Yeah, because I guess if you don't, maybe the encoding of the streaming is actually taking some performance out of your CPU.
I just don't get. Surely it'd show like on here though, right? That's.
I don't know. It's coming.
Undefined method issuable.
On the subject.
Oh, I think I know what I've done.
Oh, also at the end of the string.
Do you even need to provide? Maybe.
Oh, because you. No, I guess that you need to pass user in there because you're testing that read something. Oh no, because the subject is the issuable.
Yeah, I don't think you need the.
Okay. Well,
Oh,
yeah,
that's funny.
that's basically the
Can
same.
read notable. That's exactly the same, isn't it?
Yeah, but in there it was doing subject dot notable dot to ability name.
I think that's because.
The subject is not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's a child, I think. Right. So meanwhile, reload again.
Yay. Oof. I don't even know what we could do while we wait. It's like staring each other, waiting for something to happen.
Yeah, I'm gonna ping the GitLab team and see if someone wants to do some screen share or something at some point to try and have a look if we can figure out why it's quite as bad as it is. Because this is a brand new laptop, 32 gig of RAM, state of the art 12th gen Intel processor. It's madness, absolute madness. And then
Yeah,
obviously Gitpod as well. Like it should be flying.
yeah, Gitbot, yeah.
I'll probably have to cut off soonish just for this one to work. Yeah, I'm still unsure what I feel about tests. I definitely would like it to. I would like to cover all our bases, but I don't feel like we can do that from a single place.
No, I guess.
We would have to write like a test in the um,
Well, I
a request
guess.
test for like issue and a request test for merge request, and then if time logs get added to Epic at a later stage,
Mm,
then
I don't think.
it's going to get missed, if you know what I mean. It would
Yeah,
have to be on the type. Yeah, that's where I'm struggling to.
yeah, because we can't add tests for something that doesn't even exist at the moment.
Yeah, pretty much. But I wonder with time log. So if this has got to be read issuable, it's not going to work. I know it would. If you put it onto Epic, it would work.
Yeah,
So actually, we're all right because as long as it remains, and then if you try to attach it to something like a time log to a user, which isn't an issuable, then this wouldn't work. But you would know it wouldn't work from the offset because it would never work. It's not like it would work if certain conditions.
yeah.
Cool. I'm happy with that then, I think. I think. I think just updating the assertion in the GraphQL time log type
Yes.
test is sufficient. I think
Yeah,
that might be.
that, and we'll also need to update the tests for the policy, for the issuable policy. Well, I
Yes.
guess,
Yes.
yeah, we need to update both the issue and the merge request policy. And that's maybe where something might not get tested. For example, well, no, we can already have this test also on work items and epics.
Actually, yeah, that's. I don't know if this is what you meant, but that's quite a good idea, actually. Um, so create time log.
Because we would need to make sure that the rule is true. For example, for issues, even if merge requests and well, epics, not because I don't really know if you can disable them, but it needs to be true if the merge requests are disabled.
Yeah, I'm slightly curious how it was ever true in the past. Because you would have thought that read issue would never be true for a merge request.
Well, no, read issue is only applied to issues, not to merge requests. So I guess it never worked.
No, I think it did. Well, we proved it, didn't we? I think we tested it a minute ago before we switched off issues. We showed that it was working.
Oh, the time tracking feature on merge requests.
Yep.
Oh, now I know what I got what you mean. If it was testing read issue, why?
Yeah.
That's why I wonder if read issue is true, because that's at the project level and not at the issuable level.
Here you go.
Huh.
Guess that's signing your author. Isn't it? So this should actually. This has got me even more confused. Oh, is there a prevent in here somewhere if they're disabled?
There is this test. What was it?
Because I feel like these should actually be read issuable, update issuable, reopen issuable. Although in here, even weirder, bearing in mind this is the issuable policy, to have update merge request and reopen merge request in the policy just seems wrong.
Yeah. Because then I guess that the feature, if the feature is available or not, is checked on project policy at line 171 and 175.
Well, let's guest access, assign your author. Let's guest access define. Oh, base policy. Would it come from there? I used to
No,
be
from
quite
the project policy, because it's
see if I can
delegating
do
that.
Rails.
Yeah, the guest access is coming from the project policy.
Yeah, because we delegate. Yeah, good spot.
And in fact, the project policy, if you go on project policy.rb, there are a couple of conditions checking if the issues and merge request features are enabled.
Guest is team member. Was it like issues that enabled or issues?
It's on line 171 and 175. But I don't really understand how they prevent the read issue.
Right.
Because it's
Well, it doesn't look like that is, to be honest.
no. The only place where prevent is used is inside issue policy.
So what we can do is we can do p equals Time log policy.new. Now I've got to remember what time log.find time log.last user.find.
Find by ID1 should be root.
Sometimes it isn't, but we'll try and hope for the best. Okay. So now we can do policy.debug issue. I've got that slightly wrong. Do you think I passed these in the wrong way around? Do you think it should have been the other way? Is it up fine? Time log.last.
Yeah, we have a comment that time tracking on a project without issue would be very rare. And I kind of agree.
I don't know, actually. I can see it. I can definitely see a scenario where, for example, the way my company works, and probably your company as well, Marco, that you might have a single issue tracker, but then all your different projects for your repos, and therefore, you log your time on your issues in your main issue tracker project and your merge requests in the individual. But I mean, regardless. So here you go.
Oh, debug window. Oh, what is that? Enable false, prevented true. What is preventing that?
So I think it's this one.
Prevent when issues disabled. Oh.
It's this black magic, I think.
Yeah. And issues disabled, that condition, where is it defined? If it is defined somewhere. Issues disabled. How? Oh. Oh, it's no, not that. It's a setting from the repository.
Okay.
Yeah, makes sense because that's a flag on the repository, I guess.
Okay. But there's about a dozen issues, right? The main one being that these shouldn't be these, right? They should be read issuable, update issuable, reopen issuable.
On the issuable policy, yeah, I guess you're right.
But that involves updating hundreds of references across the code base, right?
Oh yeah, you're really gonna shoot yourself on the foot if you do that.
So our solution, what have we ended up with? Because I'm definitely gonna have to jump off now. So read issuable is based on either read issue or read merge request. If we were to add Epic or something else, that should work as well.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
maybe like Epic, it's not the main focus, but work items for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. Cool. I'm gonna. Oh damn.
Oh, you're a master.
Doesn't matter though, right? Where's my? Wow, that's a long branch. What the hell is going on?
I guess you had the dash B inside.
Die! Die! That's it. Right, try again. Right, switch to new branch. Add, fix time log type policy. Fixed. Now. Yeah, I've got another call shortly, and I'm not going to wait for Left Hook to finish. So,
Okay.
sorry, it's been such a painful session for both you and for those watching. And I will endeavour to try and improve GDK before next week's session.
Yeah, maybe next week I can also share my screen instead.
Yeah, maybe, but I wish I knew why it's got so bad all of a sudden, and I'll let you know if it's that bad when I come off of the screen share as well.
Yeah.
But hey ho. Right, take care, Marco. I'll catch you later.
You too. Bye.
Cheers. Bye.